All right, let's talk about this one. Brooklyn Nets. 56.5. Dill, open us up because I know you've been telling me how I need to talk about the whole issue with.
This is the camera. It's got me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start off by saying help. Just help me, please help me. I'm going.
Well, no, tell them what you texted me the other day. You're like, you're like a global pandemic took away.
Yeah, This is the first time ever we're good, like in years, and it took a global pandemic hit, and that's why we're not good now. It's really crazy. I'm gonna go under, just because Durant's gonna rest. God knows what what Kyrie's gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna go under. Actually, I think well under. They're gonna get in. I'm thinking 48, one of those seasons.
Come on, let's not get too crazy.
He's
I'm
gone
telling
too
you.
far, man.
That's
he's being dramatic, a little dramatic.
Yeah, we didn't even pop the proper 12 yet.
You don't
slow
think
down.
so? Like a 49-win season?
Nah,
Yeah,
dude.
The Nets are stacked, man, from top to bottom right now. It's even without Kyrie, which is a big part of the team, obviously, but they have a lot.
do.
But besides Katie and Harden, obviously. But you have Blake, you have LaMarcus coming back, Patty Mills. No one's talking about it at all.
I have him in my notes.
Huge.
I feel like he might be the shadiest off-season pickup because he's experienced.
Yep.
It's what they would need, right?
Especially now. I don't know if they had a vision that Kyrie wouldn't get vaccinated, but it's even bigger now that they have him now that Kyrie's not playing.
Yeah. And then another one is Cam Thomas, their rookie. He's a bucket getter.
Rookie of the year, Cam Thomas. Get ready.
I won't go that far. But
I'm jumping on the Cam train.
He's not scared of anything. He's a bucket, man. So
Yeah, he's been
I'm
lining
excited
it up.
to watch it.
Yo, so I feel like they just need Harden and Durant healthy, and I think they beat the Bucks last year, even without Kyrie.
I agree.
I mean, it was KD's foot on the line.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that,
Yeah, having Kyrie just makes it more likely that they probably lose 2 games an entire playoff run.
yeah. One of our writers at SI, I think he explained it perfectly. He was like, if they had Kyrie, they'll be chasing history, not 29 other teams.
Yeah, I agree.
I was like, that's perfectly said.
Bro, you got the three of the best 18 players in the league, and 2 of them are top 8.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
So, and Durant, I think right now is the best player in the world.
Yeah,
I agree.
He's arguably The thing is that Durant is going to play how many games this year?
So that was one thing that I spotlighted. He played a lot of minutes in the playoffs, and it's been a while now off the Achilles, but he is also going to be 34 during the season.
He played all those minutes, and then he went right into USA, which I was fun to watch. But I'm sitting there saying, "Oh my God!" Every time he falls, I don't want him getting hurt in the
Yeah, I
Olympics.
get scared all the time.
But I feel like, how many games is he going to play? He's going to miss a bunch of games. You have to take that into consideration. I'm going under, still. I don't know. I mean,
Go slightly over, probably.
Over.
Slightly.
I just feel like Harden is perfect for this kind of team too, because he's a dude who,
he's an Iron Man.
if Durant sits, they'll be like, yo, run that Houston shit you were doing, right? Cam Thomas, Joe Harris, spread them out,
And-
Blake, running
and you can win like that.
Yeah, you can win
a lot of
regular season
games like
yeah.
that.
Tuesday in Washington, Wednesday in Detroit. Those are the
Exactly.
staples of games you should
Monday in
rest on.
Charlotte.
Yep. And Harden's going to be in better shape this season. Because,
Right, 'cause he was-
last
it was
season he was
the
trying to get
holdout.
out of,
the
the Rockets, and he was not in shape whatsoever. But
And
now he's, back to it.
And, yo, last thing. I don't ever want to hear about defensive stats again. Because they were getting lit up by, the Cavs and shit. They gave up, 140. And they're like, oh, my God, the Nets can't defend. It's like, dude, if I have those 3 guys out there,
matter.
they're getting 90.
Exactly.
I don't care about defensive stats.
Yep.
And if I have 2 of them out there, I'm getting 68, 69 points.
I remember we beat, I think it was the Suns, without KD. We scored we let up 134 points, but we scored 149 or something. And it was like, this is crazy.
Give me firepower.
Yep.
That's the best. They say a good defense is a great offense.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Defend this. Fucking turn around jump shots from Durant. With an 8-4 release when he's shooting at the top. Yo, this Kyrie stuff, it's the biggest subplot of the whole season, right? Because, clearly, if he's with the team, no one's touching them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The biggest concern you have is the 3-on-1 layup that they go on and they pull a hamstring or some shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
But the Kyrie stuff has gotten so wild. I've been saying I have a vaccine headache. I'm vaccinated, but I'm so tired of just talking about it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I have no opinion on it. When it became like super political, I'm like, I'm good. Like me, I kind of check out. But it's become so. It's important to be informed, but it's also overwhelming.
Yeah,
it is. It's like from obviously every basketball fan wants to watch like Kyrie play. But like all the screaming and stuff on TV or like writing like how angry you are on Twitter, none of that's gonna like get Kyrie to actually get the vaccination. So it's like I don't know. Like,
and also I feel like a big part of this whole vaccine thing is like I think it's only 18 or 19 players that haven't been vaccinated.
Yeah.
So it's like Kyrie's a big name. That's why we're talking about it. But it was the same shit with like in football. Some of the guys on the Bills like Josh Allen and then Kirk Cousins, right? And then you had like a dilemma between the coaching staff and the other players. Because like, it's also in football, like you're the quarterback, right? You're so important to your team. If you're not vaccinated and you get COVID, you got to miss a game or two. It's like, what about us, man? Like, it's a little selfish there. But to me, bro, the vaccine stuff has gotten so crazy.
It's ridiculous.
And I just have a headache from it. But now it's crossed into sports, bro. Like, I see ESPN talks about it. Sports Illustrated, like, everybody's talking about this shit because it's...
And it's worse.
We like have to do it now. It's like it's everything everyone wants to talk about, especially like with Kyrie. We have to like get out like a bunch of articles like every day. Like as soon as Kyrie says something, let's write up something. It does like numbers and it helps, but at the same time, it's like very important to like try to knock this stuff out.
Yeah,
and it's crazy because Kyrie plays in New York. There could be a player that plays in I don't know somewhere where there's no mandates. Not vaccinated and it's fine.
Yeah, that's what's crazy to me. I'm like, I don't get that ruling. Like, if like Bradley Beal is not vaccinated,
I think he could play in Brooklyn, but Kyrie can't.
Yeah, he can't. So I don't get that at all.
I think due to mandates of the visitors, they can play, but the home team can't.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's weird.
Last thing on this, you think it was ever a scenario where he could play just the road games?
Nah, I don't think that's what happened.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't. It's disrespectful to his teammates. It's like I'm just gonna play
now,
on the road.
And then they got the vaccine. I'm sure not all of them wanted to get it, and they ended up getting it. For the team, and he can't do that halfway.
Yeah.
You're either in or out.
Because you have to think about it. Like every single day in practice, they're gonna bring that up. So KD is gonna get tired of that same question about Kyrie. So he's like, we have to like send him home because he's gonna be a distraction all the time.
They actually got the okay for him to practice in New York too, but it still don't matter.